Hi, this is Sweet June coming back at you with another video. I was having to come across this video topic Kevin Samuels has. It says, women love men who cheats. And in this video, he's encouraging men to cheat. He's telling men, basically telling men that women would like to be cheated on, or if you cheat on a woman, it's just pathetic. And of course, his little minions that follow him is agreeing with him. Um, See, it's this kind of thinking. No woman in her right mind wants to be cheated on. I commented. I said, it's this kind of thinking that gets women hurt and emotionally damaged. Thinking that it's okay for a man to cheat on a woman. Look, if you're not ready to be fully committed to a woman, mind, heart, body, and soul, then don't don't be in a relationship, plain and simple. If you want to just play the field as a man, if you want to just play the field and see this one and see that one, then don't commit yourself, because you ain't doing nothing but playing with that woman's heart. And he's encouraging this. It's very disturbing to me. I said I gotta address this because I don't really watch his stuff. I just stumbled across that title. He's encouraging this. He's encouraging men to cheat on women, saying that they need to uh, leave the one when they leave the woman, they need to get something to look better than her and all this. See, he's always worried about a woman's looks. You know what happens to men that like to play the field? What happens to men that like to play a field and run to this woman and that woman, this woman and that woman, this woman and that woman, get this one pregnant, get that one pregnant, get this one pregnant, get that one pregnant, and have kids all over the place. Mess around with all these different types of women, never really fully commit yourself to and dedicate yourself to truly loving one woman. Most of the time, those men wind up dying alone. It's a fact. Most of the cases that they wind up old, and when they get to a certain age, when they get all old and broke down, then they want a woman like that pastor. When they get all old and broke down, then they want to marry their caregiver. Then they're ready for somebody to take care of them. When they no longer can function, when their manhood down below, no, I'm just going to come on out and cut to the chase. When they have started to get penile dysfunction after a certain age, and their health starts to decline, then they want to try to get a younger woman that's twice their age. But guess what? And they get to the place where they need a caregiver. That young woman is not going to be their caregiver, and she's not going to take care of you. She's going to still be in her prime, and she's going to kick you to the curb and find somebody else. She's not going to be your caregiver. And they wind up having kids all over. They think it's all fun and games to run around here and cheat on women and fool around and mess with this one and mess with that one, get into relationships and cheat on women and break all these hearts and stuff. But you know what? The Bible says you reap what you sow. And it all comes back full circle. See, it all comes back full circle. And there's only one thing worse than a player, and that's an old player. Let me repeat that. It's one thing that's worse than a player, and that's an old player. See, they get to a certain age, and then they want to marry somebody half of their age. And women, well, we don't decline, we don't have penile dysfunction, but men do. At a certain age, they cannot function anymore. And so, and their health decline. So that's when they want to marry their caregiver. Or they wind up, a lot of those men wind up dying alone, because what happens is they wind up being rotten fathers to their kids because they made all these kids by these different women, and then the kids grew up resenting them and not wanting to, don't want nothing to do with them because they wasn't there. It's not like a man that was got married, um, fully committed to his wife, treated that wife with love and respect. That man has a whole different outcome. Because when that guy gets sick, that wife and those children are there because he was a dedicated father and a dedicated husband. So when that man gets sick, that woman's going to be down 9 times out of 10. Those children are going to be down 9 times out of 10. I've seen it happen more often than not. So keep thinking, keep encouraging your little minions to go out here and cheat and this and that. Y'all think it's all fun and games when you're young. And he ought to know better because I think he's in his 50s. He should know better. He's not too far away from that male decline himself. So keep encouraging your little young minions to go around, play around, and do this and that. But it's going to come back around full circle, and your time is going to run out. And one day you're going to look up, and it's not going to be funny anymore. Because like I said, it's only one thing that's worse than a player, and that's an old player. It ain't nothing worse than an old player. Somebody old over the hill, all broke down, still trying to be a player and try to pull in young meat. And the only reason why they like young women is so they can manipulate her. So they can manipulate her and control her, mold her, manipulate her, and control her. Because they know an older woman is not going to play that. See, they know if they get in their 50s, 60s, whatever, they get a woman close to their age, they know 9 times out of 10 that woman is not going to play that. Okay, we got a different mindset. At older ladies have a different mindset, and we got wisdom on our side. They like the young ones that's twice their age, so they can manipulate them. They can control them. That's why they want them. And they use their money to lure them in. But that only lasts for so long. That only lasts for so long. It only lasts for so long. Ain't nobody gonna be ain't trying to push your wheelchair. Ain't no young woman twice your age trying to push your wheelchair or change your depends. Mm-hmm. So keep thinking it's all fun and games to keep running around here, messing with this one and that one, popping babies all over the place. And this, keep thinking it's cute. Keep thinking it's cute. Your time is going to run out. Keep telling your little minions that that's fun and cute. To use women and take advantage of women and break women's hearts and cheat on women. Keep telling them that that's okay. It really amazes me how guys listen to this jerk. And excuse me, I don't like, it just, it just amazes me. I didn't mean to call him that, but it just, it's that kind of thinking that gets women hurt and emotionally damaged. It just makes me mad because it's that kind of thinking that gets women hurt and emotionally damaged. That's why I wrote in his comment section. And he's giving men the wrong advice. And women need to stop calling this guy. They need to stop calling him and talk to a man that's positive. Stop calling this guy. Stop calling him. When he's sitting here talking like this, encouraging men to do stuff like this, and you ladies that keep calling this man, ladies, stop calling him. He's the wrong person to consult. He's the wrong person to talk to. If you want to talk to somebody, talk to a godly man that's in a good marriage and is faithful to his wife and knows how to love and respect and honor a woman. That's who you need to talk to. Not this guy. I'm sorry. Excuse me if I... But I'm going to keep it 100. This type of thinking when men think like this makes me mad. Okay, hit me up in the comment section. Hit the subscribe. Till the next video. Peace and love.